What's happening, Vault Hunters and Fantasy fans? We are back in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We are back in the Season Pass content. Just heading through the Dreamvale Overlook now. We are going to hit up the fourth activity today, Shattering Spectreglass. This is the final variation of the Season Pass content, the Mirrors DLC that was added to the game. However, there are 4 variations of each of the activity. We've only done 1 at the moment. I think it really only makes a difference to the boss. Maybe things are a little bit harder as you go through. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't done all of that yet. But I will be doing some videos some point after this, and I will probably do all 4 of each of activity, just so then you see all the variations. You can jump to whatever you want to look at. But for today, it is number 4. This is the Shattering Spectreglass. I am back on my level 40 Wildfire, which is a combination of the Clawbringer and the Spore Warden. It is my main character, really. I have put on the guns that I think are probably the strongest guns that I've got today. So instead of going slow, we are just going to try and go a bit faster. Probably not much faster, a bit faster. Depends how many times I run around in circles trying to figure out what I'm doing and where I'm going, because I have only seen this once. Oh. And we're off to a good start because I already didn't look at what my extra objective was going to be. And I do want to do that because we're going to try and get as many tokens as we can. If I recall, I think I got the most souls, so soul tokens, what do I want to call them, from this activity. I think last time we got 150. So that gave us 6 spins on the Wheel of Fate for loot. And I want to try and get 200 if I can. I think I've already got about 5 in my pocket. We're going to see how we go, but the more the better. Like, stick in the comments how many legendaries you think that I'm going to get from my rewards at the end. Like, don't cheat, but just a bit of fun. You know, if you stick your time, stick in how many now. Like, I reckon it's probably going to be 2 legendaries we're going to get from our loot. It's obviously random, but just for a laugh. Also, I want to really thank everyone for the positive feedback I'm getting on this channel and this content at the moment. Bit shocked by that, but yeah, thank you very much. If anyone's got any suggestions of things that they do want to see, I am going to be focusing a bit more on Wonderlands content because people do seem particularly interested in that at the moment. So I'll be doing some more with the DLC content, still doing my playthrough. And I'm also going to be looking at some guns and gear. And specifically looking at little sort of side quests here and there, stuff like that. Okay, right. Let's go through this room. Right, okay, so we've got to destroy all elemental barrels. So I am going to just... Oh, what are you doing here? Another token. I'm going to run back and have a look because... it can be easy to miss these barrels. Another person. This person's dripping out one at a time or something. And if you see a barrel and I ignore it because I'm stupid, stick the time in the comments. Point it out. Guaranteed I'm going to miss some. Blow them up as soon as I see them, just to try and be safe.
Music to my wallet.
Let's try and get this thing moving before I forget about the actual objective. Ooh, hiccups. Nice little extra chest. Get a few more souls that way. Try and keep out for all of these. Still heading on down there. Go and get this token. There. Whoop. These guys are coming out the woodwork. A little bit at a time. All the better for us though. Try and get as many tokens as we can. And I'll obviously do all the loot at the end. I keep trying to air dash. I've been playing a lot of a game called Ghost Runner 2. Very good game. Really, really enjoying it. Definitely my kind of action game. But it's got a lot of combining jumping, sliding, and dashing. And now my fingers are just trying to do that all the time. It's just become muscle memory at this point. If you want to see anything about that, I am going to have some videos on one of my other channels, which is called This Ice Will Break. There's already one video up there, my first attempt looking at the game, where I basically just did absolutely terrible because I didn't set any controls and yeah, just flop around like a fish. But I came away from the game having done really, really poorly, but then something about it just stuck with me. Something sort of grabbed me. I could tell the game was trying to teach me something, and so I did pick it up. And yeah, it's really, really good. I do really enjoy the gameplay there. Nice and fast. It's like Shadow Warrior. It's like being, you know, Genji with 100 coffees in you. There's sort of a time trialsy sort of element to it as well, so it's sort of a bit. I used to like the actual trials games with the trials fights, and trying to get the best times, a bit of speed running there. And yeah, you're just constantly striving to perfect your movements and try and get good times. But enough about that for the moment. Concentrate on what I'm doing. I feel like a gold golem should give me some gold loot. It only seems fair. It did not. It's fine. We'll make it up later. Any more barrels? I don't know if these count. It's not really an elemental bonus. I'm going to blow that up. Only 2 more. Oh, have I missed one? And this is the last bit. I don't know where. Ooh, definitely missed that. I don't know how all of these rooms go. I have seen them before, but I don't really remember it. I only went through once quickly. Another room. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yes. Nothing else up here.
He turned all my old standards into actual giant flags with his face on them. And they're protected, of course, by skeletons in my closet.
Ah, that counted as a separate room.
Back of my mind. Get up, you're not fooling anyone.
Ah, so I did choke that. I missed one somewhere. Maybe you're the person that saw it though. It's probably right in front of me.
I don't need them anymore.
A little bit different than most of the rest of the game here. This sort of medieval fair kind of vibe. It's more of a set than an actual proper fantasy area. But bit of a different vibe. Once again, it is a shame that these were not more complete areas. That would have been quite funny to have like an area like this where they were maybe kind of, you know, making movies and just have all sort of movie gags and stuff. That could have been good. But at least we got something on the extra content. You have to wonder. I'm not 100% at the moment. I don't think I've looked any time recently, but I'm not sure what Gearbox is actually working on at the moment. You can only assume that it's probably a Borderlands 4. And I guess they'll maybe try and line it up in conjunction with the film, which is meant to be coming out next year, which looks absolutely terrible. Really, really just naff casting, just complete unawareness of the characters that they're, you know, that they're actually using. It's already off to a really bad start. You know, Jack Black is a completely different kind of wacky than what Claptrap does. That's just going to be horrendous. Just Jack Black only plays Jack Black. You know, Jack Black as Claptrap isn't going to make any sense at all. They needed someone else. I mean, to be honest, I'm more in favour of there being a lot smaller names for... in general, I wish that there wasn't just the same old actors used, you know, overused as much as they are. I'm still waiting for them to just announce that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's gonna come in and play Brick or something stupid. As Kevin Hart is in the film as well, and those guys like doing some film stuff. And Kevin Hart, as much as I like the guy, is the complete wrong character to play Roland. That makes no sense at all. Roland's whole point in Borderlands is that he's the guy that's not making jokes. He's the, you know, completely dry, normal military guy. That's his whole deal. But then the guy they've cast for him is the, you know, the biggest comedian out of everyone that they've got on board. That makes zero sense. They needed to get a, you know, more of a tough guy that was just going to be sort of dry, and then the jokes happen because, you know, because he doesn't react to the situations in a comedic fashion, because he doesn't have much humour about him. But I digress. Shoot targets. I don't think you can get anything from doing that, but... oh, I didn't shoot that.
Imaginatively done.
I mean, the ages of a lot of the characters are just miles out as well. It doesn't make any sense unless there's going to be massive jump around in timelines, which is possible. So I am intending on making a video talking about the Borderlands film and the casting. So I won't sort of go into that too much more now, but yeah, I think that at the moment that's just looking to be an absolute train wreck. So I'd be interested to know what your opinion is on their casting so far. And I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Shoot that out. That's immune. Okay. So I like this riveting shotgun. Pretty cool volley of arrows. This one, I don't know where it is kind of in terms of balancing at the moment, but it's has been very powerful in the past. Very, very handy gun as well, just because you do have that sort of fire and forget sort of thing about it. Just do a click, you know where it's all going to land because of the targeting circle. And you can just get back on about your day, man. Very fun. Get up there. Get out of here. Right. Anyone see any pink? Anyone see any pink? I don't see any pink. There's a walking bit of pink. We'll take that. Another barrel up there. There we are. There we go. That's all the barrels done in this room. So that's my little bonus reward at the end. Oh yeah, that's right. The irony of setting that on fire with an ice gun.
What a vision you are.
Thank you. You're not bad too. Right. Right, let's crack on this. This thing is very effective. The old ice cooling. Liquid cooling, yeah. Quite a lot lower level than those. I can get over 500, so that's interesting. I wonder what the I wonder if there's a better variant we can get. It's already very good. Who's sneaking up on me? Bum, 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 bum. Goodies, goodies, goodies. I feel like I'm only just sort of waking up with this now. Nearly at the end. I don't know, like the way that gun. That's like a COV-ish sort of thing. Skulldugger. It's annoying how it's not there when I want it, so I'm going to switch that out for something. And let's put the anchors back on. The anchors are good fun.
Old standards. I've changed, I promise.
You don't have any blood to boil. Smarter than you, meatbag! I spent ages looking for that last time because I really was expecting it to be on this post. Anchors up. Oh, this isn't my anchor one. It's cannonballs. Even better. Cannonball! Bow, bow. I mean, I don't care who you are. Getting shot in the cannonball is going to be quick times over for you. That is interesting. I do not even remember this gun. Cannonballer. I mean, that should have been a bit of a clue, really, that it was a cannonball rather than an anchor, but I guess I was only thinking of one legendary rocket launcher I wasn't reading. Okay, so, yeah, that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Crazy fun.
Makes me feel like a proper pirate.
I'm having burn this as well. I am.
Now that we've rattled a few old bones,
My pockets are full. I don't like my pockets being full. I don't need these. Just let me tap it. I really hope that's a setting I can change. It's very annoying.
It's in the next realm.
Thank you, Vespa. Okay.
This world is a mix of memory and imagination.
I remember this room. I went around here. Circles. I got a bit lost. See if we can be a little less lost this time. And I've got to shoot my barrels again. That's not a barrel. That's an egg, though.
Seriously, though, how did they get the instrument in the egg?
Death from above! I mean, I don't feel bad because that's probably what he screams normally. These guns are just silly. What you got? No, we need a loot.
Wyverns lay instruments?
Don't see much on the barrel front. Any more on the roof while I'm up here? Most of those. One down there. Monies. Let's go check this one.
There are instruments in the eggs? How? I mean, wow, that's... wow.
You already said that. What's up, girl? You gone crazy. You gone real crazy. Crazy like a fish. Get my little bits and bobs. I'm 37, so on that basis, we've probably picked up about 130 in the activity so far. That's a lot of souls. Nearly got our 150, which would be nice.
This loot holds so many memories for me. Literally. I've got a much clearer picture now of where we go from here.
I don't need to be opening the eggs anymore, but I do want to try and get the elemental barrels done. So we're going to go around in circles for a bit. Oh, I also want these. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, gimme, 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 gimme. That blew up quicker than I was expecting. That hurt. Can't even shoot a static box. What's up with you, mate? Oh, another one. Can't be that many more elemental barrels around. Terrible. Feels a little bit whippy here. Sort of surprised that my controls feel as fast as they do today. And left loads around. That's annoying. I do wish it stopped having sort of auto clambers that are so magnetic. It'd be much better if it was only activated if I held jump, because I want to be in charge here, not you. Go in there. I was not paying attention, as always, and I didn't actually see how many it said last we zapped, but I feel like I can't have got them all. Okay, I'll just do another pass over the top of the map. I'm not going to spend ages looking. I don't have... oh, maybe? No. Can I do it after the timer? Potentially. So we've still got one sneaky barrel somewhere. Where was the barrel? Oh, and I got some more tasties over there. Yes, please. Excellent. Oh. Yeah, that again. Don't really want that, but okay. Oh, where's this other barrel, man? Bet I've just been running past it over and over, haven't I? think once or twice I had done this. And just not been able to find the last barrel at all, whether that was me or the game. There we go. Bit longer than I'd have liked, but some extra goodies. Zippity zap. Not sure how much of this we have left, but we are on 155, so we've got our 6 spins, and this is not the last room. Oh, get off.
That doesn't mean I was one of them. I just know things. Anyway, only the most badass fighters will hold the levers you need to access the treasury.
Whoopshish. Yes, run towards me. Oh man, is this full auto? No, it's not. I just apparently spammed it just perfect. It is a little bit weird, sort of having to look down so much when you use this shotgun, but it's not that bad. I try and sort of whip my head down and whip it back up. Just to be safe, I'm just going to take myself out. Make sure I get the barrel. Going up for the goodies in a minute. Smishity smooshity smash. Ooh. Lovely. Ooh. So yeah, on this channel, obviously do the Wonderlands content. I'm going to be expanding on that, particularly as people seem very keen on that at the moment. But currently doing playthroughs of Borderlands 1, 2, 3 and Wonderlands, as well as now adding Tales of the Borderlands 1 to that list. And I've got all sorts of content that I'm working on and trying to just build things on the channel. So I do appreciate any support you can give. The like and subscribe thing definitely helps me out. Comment, hit me up. We are just here to enjoy Borderlands and Wonderlands and have a good time. Have some fun. Alright, I suppose I better go put this lever in. One down.
Are you done? Then leave her alone.
Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! Lever jokes. Yes, no, yes, no, no. Yes. That's one thing you definitely need to be careful with the shotgun though. It is pretty self-destructive. As demonstrated. Oh, sorry, buddy. You know I didn't mean it. Cannonball is a lot of fun. That is a weapon that I definitely don't remember using very much in the past, but it is going to be fun trying to use that against the end boss, because the end boss is not the sort of thing you would normally expect to be hit by. Hidden? My brain is just becoming mush. It's not the kind of thing that you normally expect to be hit by a cannonball. Hidden cannonballing. I'm not even sure what my brain is doing right now, so I'm just gonna shut up for a minute. I must still be carrying some junk. Let's drop anything that isn't below perps, because I just don't have the space. And I don't really need any of this stuff anyway. Got 3 million. 3 million monies that I don't even know what I will spend on. Yes. And we are up to... We're going to get our 200. So, easy getting the 200. Boom. There we go. 200. So that was with 5 or 6 souls already in the bag. So, I haven't technically got 200 yet, but that's still going to be a nice 8 spins when we get back out. Hopefully get some loot. It'll be interesting to see how many legendaries we can get out of that, if any. And there is some exclusive legendaries to this content. So one in particular I think that I've had was a shotgun that fired a D12 that then like explodes. It's really cool. This is quite a lengthy little portion, but no complaints, getting all the goodies. I do still wish this content was more challenging. This should be a lot harder. I'm basically zoning out to an extent, which is why I end up just talking absolute nonsense. I'm not having to really focus, so I'm not, basically. Just mindlessly running around, which is certainly got its place, but for end content this should be more demanding. It should be requiring me to actually be trying a bit more. Ooh. Explodey, huh? Take him. Just going to do a little circuit round here so I don't have to come back in a minute. Just check there's no tokens that I've missed. The voice lines are so good. It's good fun. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Oh, I didn't pick the lever up yet. I tried. I mean, I'm trying here.
Imagine anyone placing those levers better than you did. Mostly because that would be so boring.
Girl's hitting on me. It happens. Okay, just a little whiz around, just get my eyes on stuff, just make sure there's no obvious souls banging around. Want to make sure we get as many as possible so that we can do our spins to wins. There's definitely one to my left. I think there's one in front. Oh no, that's a bit of gear. Well, it was purple. Pinky purple. Right. What you got? What you got, chest? You got nothing! literally you have nothing.
Eyes light up in there reminded me that they stole that light from me, on top of everything else. And I know
Oh,
where
Vespa,
it
you still
is.
got it, girl. You got your own carnival and everything.
Yes, this whole place is burning. We must be close.
Man.
If I seem cold, it's
235, my
monsters
goodness.
stole my soul fire.
We're
They
getting
want my light
loads
back.
of
I just ripped
souls.
from my heart. By the looks of it, they're keeping it here.
We are going to be striking it rich. Up to the barrels. Oops. You did. Clomp. It's a good word, if nothing else. Somebody was paid to come up with that name for that particular bit of wildlife. Clomp. Could have also doubled as a name for one of the melee weapon types, in my opinion. Definitely like the idea of a legendary clomp to slap people around with. Bah. Right, getting semi-distracted again with talking absolute tosh. Make sure I get my barrels. Man, my controls are just a little bit faster than I'm expecting. Where are you? I gotta go. Shazam! That's that done. Ooh, this actually might.
Soul fire back, and we'll make them all burn.
This is the boss. It's the boss time! We've made it. And we've got nearly 250. I was really thinking I was going to fall off just then. Fail that jump. Just make sure we got everything we can. This could be interesting. This is going to be smoosh. Oh, nope, it's not boss. This is another boss. Let's see how fast we can get through this. This is a nice copy and paste of a boss from the campaign. White. Oh, that's right. Gonna give me a little boop on the head. Boop him up.
My powers. Oh, my luscious
You should have seen your face. Oh, my powers.
Never leave. As for now,
What is
we
this?
have one last task to execute.
Equip. Ah, the old snappy fingers. We like those. Could be a good time. It must open everything. I'm not going to open everything, but just a bunch of stuff. Fire. Don't want to go that way anyway. Let's get out of here.
My one piece of advice for the monster you're about to face: show no fear. Cast
Nice.
doubt from your mind.
We're going to get loads of loot. Okay.
They are the living embodiment of every lost soul's fear. He feeds on our pain.
This sounds terrifying.
Don't dwell on the hurt. Deliver it instead.
I shall vanquish the beast for you, my lady. Right. Cool. Well, wish me luck. This is the boss for Shattering Spectreglass. It's hideous! Oh, man, we're gonna rinse this guy. We're gonna rinse him. Zero technique. Just gonna run out in the open. Oh, but I gotta do more barrels. I'll do more barrels. Not those ones. Any barrels? I blew that up. That didn't seem like that activated. Where are you going? So that bonus does not apply on the boss. Some nice little sneaky sort of routes around here. It's quite an interesting castle. Feels a bit Elden Ringy, this one, in fact. Which is pretty cool. Where you at? What's some of that? Ah, booped off by a clomp. Who'd have thought it? This is, you're not getting to see this boss at all. I'm so sorry. That was... What?
You defeated fear itself. How does it feel?
That's way too easy. It's ridiculously easy. This gun is ridiculously powerful, so I definitely recommend that you get yourself a nice liquid cooling. That seemed to very much cool itself and never run out of bullets. Right. That was so anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. Oh, just drop it when I ask. Come on. That was... Oh, I wanted that. That one.
And we'll settle up.
Get back in my pocket. What was this one? Right, okay, the reviver. That's very cool. That's very handy. So that one allows me to do an instant res. Oh, I didn't actually equip that. Yeah, so... Fire and forget, yeah, heals and revives downed allies. That's very handy because it means you can just carry on the fight, cast your spell at your downed friend, and all good. Wow, I can't believe how fast that was. Maybe I need to do the 4 playthroughs with a low-level character or all white weapons or something, because it's not very entertaining. Like, that wasn't a fun fight. Like, the game... You know, the game should be about the challenge of doing, you know, the thing you're trying to get through, not just get there and just blast out a load of bullets with zero thought and clear it. That is a shame, man. The last time I did that fight, I had to go around in circles for quite a long time. I had to scrape all of the ammo, and it was very cool. I think I made the wrong decision going with the powerful stuff. What's up, girl? Ooh, what you reading? Well, anyway, 260, so still set on the same number, but we're going to have a whole load of spins here. I think I'm just going to let it all pile up and try and break my GPU. So I'm going to just clear out my empty space, and then we're going to run all the rewards and just let them drop on the floor. I can't believe how fast that boss was. So I think from this I'm only going to get 2 legendaries total. Although I wish I'd set a higher number now because the drop rates are quite high and we have got quite a lot of spins. So I'm just going to ignore everything that isn't legendary. Spin. Well, there's my 2. Okay, so that's the same as the one I've got. So what is it? A Reaper, okay. I'll equip those as we go, so then that way you can see exactly what we got going on. So this is the saw blades of the Reaper, and it does. Ooh, that's fun. Quite a long cooldown. I presume maybe that would ricochet around a bit or something. Oh, right. So fire out a few. And they ricochet. It lasts quite a long with a corrosive explosion at the end. I can show you what the reviver is like as well, just so you see what that looks like. Just throw out a magical sparkle, really. Fancy. I mean, I should just go through all of these bits of gear at some point. Yep.
Let the magic begin.
It's the threadling. So those will just zap at enemies while it sort of slowly moves forwards. Just casting just AoE damage basically. So we've already got more legendaries than I was expecting. If I can get it! Oh, there it is. Okay. Make me lucky.
Did I make the cosmos?
Barber load.
Everything is borrowed. Dreams, time, even life itself.
Okay. Come on, weapons. Shark's Bane. Demon Blight. Come on, weapons. Yeah, weapons. Man, we got so many legendaries out of this. Oil and Spice. I'm not too bothered about that one. From my experience with it so far. Did I get the shotgun I wanted? And there's Razor of Striking. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen that one before. So it's going to do sort of like throwing my hammer out and coming back line of damage. Do quite a few of those. Oh, and there's like an interesting effect on that as well. That's pretty fun. I like that. That's going to be really good for shotgun appropriate combat. And the oil and spice. Just some little fireworks. So that's the spice setting. If you can see my, you probably can't because it's probably got the camera in front, my stupid face in front of it. But so it fires off pretty standard SMG, but has some little explosions that come off, and that is like with the D-pad change. That is spice, that variant, and then the oil variant. You fire these little bloopy blobs that then will also do damage on the spot, and you can ignite the oil. So end up doing a nice area of effect damage. It's a bit of a game, and I hadn't, from what I'd used of that, I hadn't seen it really worth the effort. Right, finally got some new customization. A couple of bits of customization. That's handy. Haven't had new cosmetics in a while. Oh. Well, I really need to have a look into getting more pocket space. It's very annoying that every time I come in here I have to go the whole way down the list rather than it just remembering where I was. Of course, if I wanted to be at the top of the list, the same argument would... the reverse argument would also apply. I'd be annoyed that it didn't return me to the top, so... just to be clear. Come on. Man, I've actually got quite a few extras that I didn't have, so that's nice. We'll go and just have a look at those as well, just as we procrastinate the end of this session. Not sure what any of those would be. Probably... I mean, I could have read them, but I don't. So it's probably going to be just colour variants on a number of things I'd have thought. Okay, so we've got a new hairstyle there. That's pretty different. Yeah, and I like those. Short dreadlocks. Some new colour on the hair. I think that was the one that's given me there, so yellow highlights on blue. Eye colour. Okay, black with purple, black with a little kind of grey. New eyeliner. Must be this one because it's not showing anything else highlighted, so I must have ticked it off. Quite like that. And I guess that is it, but a few more things opened up. Well, thank you very much for joining me as we had a look at the Shattering Spectreglass. That definitely seemed like a longer encounter and did seem to have, you know, a good souls yielding. So we got a good amount of souls back from that. I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the time on this yet, but I don't think that was much different than the last couple of these we've done. Particularly if you were doing it efficiently and not crap like me, you'd probably be able to get through that a lot quicker. And if you weren't doing the barrels, because I don't think they really give you too many extra souls, so you could just blitz through a bit more. The boss isn't a big challenge, so you'd be able to do that very, very quickly to get souls if you just want to be hitting a load of rewards on the Wheel of Fate. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you did enjoy that. If you did, please do stick around. Please do check out more of my content. Please do support me in all the standard YouTube ways. I'll be doing more content on the Wonderlands stuff soon. I've got some more Borderlands stuff I do need to get through as well. But if anyone's looking for anything specific, please do give me a shout. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer as best I can. And I will catch you next time, Vault Hunters. Take it easy. Peace.